What's up, guys? Jay, more than After Kill, and I'm back here on Special Forces Team X, but that's not going to be important because that's just going to be background to what I want to talk about today. And a lot of you guys know that I'm a history nerd, and I'm also a science nerd, and I love all things historical or scientific, and today, both of them happened. But they happened in the same event, that's right, and I don't want to sound too enthusiastic about it, because in reality, it is actually scary as a motherfucker what has happened today. So, a meteor hit Russia, and I don't know how big it was, it didn't really say in the news, because it's all over YouTube videos of this meteor hitting, and I am dead serious. This thing will put a knot in the size of your stomach, and it will make you scarier than a motherfucker, because this thing has left a bus-sized hole in a building, it left a smart car-sized hole in a lake, and about 700 to 1,000 people are now seeking medical attention. They are injured because of the impact of this meteor, and about 25% of the people seeking medical attention are children. So you know what, I hope the people that are in Russia that are injured, actually, I wish them a speedy recovery. If anybody died from it, my condolences. I can't stop it. I can't stop a meteor, people. I'm sorry, as much as I want to. But that brings up a lot of questions, because right now, we have what's called 2012 DA-14. It's an asteroid that was discovered last year that is making a flyby of Earth today at the closest an asteroid has ever made a flyby in a really long time. And if you think about it, what would happen if this football field size, yes, I neglected to say that, this football field sized asteroid actually hit Earth? And I'm not talking about in a desolate region. Look what happened today. The meteor that hit in Russia was actually a very populated area, and 1,000 people got hurt. Now, what would happen if a football field sized asteroid hit Earth? And that would cause massive devastation, probably about 1 mile to 2 miles wide of just utter destruction. And it just goes to show that no matter what happens in this world, you can't stop anything from really happening, because I've always used, I swear to God, before today, I have always used this as an example. What would happen if a boulder fell on you right now? Because people are all like, oh, I don't want to do that because it's not safe. I don't want to go there. It might not be safe. What you're doing is not safe. You shouldn't be driving over 100 miles per hour. It's not safe, right? People say shit like that, especially when they're in the passenger seat of your car. But anyway, no, seriously, everybody's like, what would happen if that? No, anything can happen in this world, and if your number's up, your number's up. Like, I'm sorry, but if a giant rock falls out of space and it fucks us up, that's just what happens. Like, what happens if we did the Armageddon style thing? I'm not talking about actually sending Bruce Willis or fucking Ben Affleck up into fucking space, because especially Steve Buscemi. Nobody in their right mind would send Steve motherfucking Buscemi into space. He doesn't even look like he'll make the fucking trip. So anyway, like I was saying, what would happen if we actually sent like a team up there to obliterate this thing with a nuclear bomb? There's a couple really bad things that can happen like that. If you watch the movie Armageddon, they've already said a few things like, oh, well, now you're just sending, like, a shit ton of fucking rocks that are nuclear fucking powered at the goddamn Earth. That is not good. That is not good. But honestly, what if the trajectory of this asteroid was, say, it's supposed to hit North America, right? And we set up a team and we deflected it. And what happens if that shit hits another country? Seriously, do you know the repercussions of what's going to happen in this world if we inadvertently direct an asteroid away from America into another country? The implications of something like that would be huge, and this is just a rock in space that can actually change the course of humanity. And I know a lot of people say that the asteroids did that to the dinosaurs. We don't really know, but you know what? If a rock can mean this much to the world, and it's only the size of a football field, the rock that supposedly hit the dinosaurs way back in the day was supposedly way bigger than that. Yeah, I could probably see some really fucked up shit happening, especially since dinosaurs aren't going to be going to war, or dinosaurs aren't going to be going to space to try to deflect. Imagine that! A dinosaur in space trying to deflect an ash. That needs to be a movie. Hollywood, Get on that. I want to see dinosaurs. I want to see dinosaurs in space. But no, seriously, I'm trying to make light of this subject because honestly, in my gut right now, that is really terrifying to know that there's an asteroid 17,000 miles away. That's not a lot of miles, honestly, because our satellites fly about 35 to 45,000 miles away from Earth. So if you think about it, this is the closest object that's going to pass by Earth today, and it's not our satellite. And it's absolutely fucking terrifying, but it's also interesting at the same time. So if you guys haven't heard about the Russian meteor, go ahead and YouTube that shit. Watch some of these videos and mind yourself that this was a meteor probably no bigger than a bus that hit Earth, and this is the type of shit that you're seeing. So yeah, a football field sized asteroid scares the living fuck out of me, but it also interests me. So go ahead and read up on that because it's very fucking interesting. So my name is Jay, More Than After Kill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could throw a thumbs up on the video, I would highly appreciate that. But also leave down in the comments below what you think would happen if a football field sized asteroid hit our fucking planet. So my name is Jay, More Than After Kill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys later. Except if it didn't hit France. France, nobody really gives a fucking... Dude, what the fuck? You can't say that.